Disco Disaster Delight. Last Saturday, I hosted a family game night that was supposed to be a quiet evening filled with pizza, laughter, and a friendly game of charades. My living room was packed with everyone from my little cousin Timmy to my great-aunt Martha, who had come all the way from Florida. Aunt Martha is known for her theatrical flair, which is why we were secretly hoping she'd take a turn in charades. As the evening rolled on, she finally stood up, eyes gleaming with excitement, ready to put on a show. Her turn started innocently enough with a mime of a cat, complete with purring sounds that were more like a lawnmower. But things took a wild turn when the card she picked said Dancing Queen, and she treated us to an impromptu disco performance. It was like watching a mix between John Travolta and a windmill in a hurricane. Her enthusiasm was infectious, and soon everyone was laughing and trying to guess amid the chaos. Just as we were on the verge of shouting the answer, her flailing arms connected with the living room lamp, sending it crashing to the floor in a spectacular explosion of light and glass. As the dust settled, we all stood there in stunned silence, staring at the pile of shattered glass and twisted metal. Aunt Martha, however, seemed unfazed. She looked at the mangled lamp, then at the family, and burst into laughter. "Well," she said, catching her breath between giggles, "that's what they call a light misunderstanding." The room erupted into laughter, any annoyance we might have felt completely washed away by the absurdity of the situation. As we began to clean up the mess, Aunt Martha insisted on helping, holding the broom with the same dramatic flair as everything else she did. And as she swept the fragments into the dustpan, she paused, looked at us with a twinkle in her eye, and said, "I guess I really know how to bring down the house, huh?" It was a perfect punchline to a night that was far from the quiet evening I'd planned but was definitely one we wouldn't forget.